The Wonderful Adventures of Nils by Selma Lagerlof. Narrated by Robin Nixon. Chapter 1. The Boy. Part 1. The Elf. Sunday, March 20th. Once there was a boy. He was, let us say, something like 14 years old. Long and loose-jointed and tow-headed. He wasn't good for much, that boy. His chief delight was to eat and sleep, and after that he liked best to make mischief. It was a Sunday morning, and the boy's parents were getting ready to go to church. The boy sat on the edge of the table in his shirt-sleeves and thought how lucky it was that both father and mother were going away, and the coast would be clear for a couple of hours. Good! Now I can take down Pop's gun and fire off a shot without anybody's meddling interference, he said to himself. But it was almost as if father should have guessed the boy's thoughts, for just as he was on the threshold, ready to start, he stopped short and turned toward the boy. "Since you won't come to church with mother and me," he said, "the least you can do is to read the service at home. Will you promise to do so?" "Yes," said the boy, "that I can do easy enough," and he thought, of course, that he wouldn't read any more than he felt like reading. The boy thought that never had he seen his mother so persistent. In a second she was over by the shelf near the fireplace and took down Luther's commentary and laid it on the table in front of the window, opened at the service for the day. She also opened the New Testament and placed it beside the commentary. Finally, she drew up the big armchair which was bought at the parish auction the year before, and which, as a rule, no one but father was permitted to occupy. The boy sat thinking that his mother was giving herself altogether too much trouble with this spread, for he had no intention of reading more than a page or so. But now, for the second time, it was almost as if his father were able to see right through him. He walked up to the boy and said in a severe tone, "Now, remember that you are ready to read carefully, for when we come back I shall question you thoroughly, and if you have skipped a single page, it will not go well with you." "The service is 14.5 pages long," said his mother, just as if she wanted to heap up the measure of his misfortune. "You'll have to sit down and begin the reading at once if you expect to get through with it." With that they departed, and as the boy stood in the doorway watching them, he thought that he had been caught in a trap. There they go, congratulating themselves, I suppose, in the belief they've hit upon something so good that I'll be forced to sit and hang over the sermon the whole time that they're...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?